Yo, what's up? Coming at y'all live with another NFL recap, week 12. I know a lot of people probably disappointed. Your team probably won, your team probably lost. But we are here waiting on my other people to come in, man. But right now I'm by myself. Hope y'all enjoyed the game Sunday. You know how I usually do. Go over the stats, give my take on the games, man. Like to get a little feedback from some of y'all out there. You know this. Give me a take on your team. When I come to your team, or say something, a little comment in the comment section, whatever. I can't get off the live and read the comments. So if you want to comment, click on where it says like log in to StreamYard/Facebook, and I can see your comments on the StreamYard app, because I can't get off and to get the comments unless I get on another phone and do it, man. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get this thing started. Going back to the Thursday Thanksgiving games. One of those games, they made my Thanksgiving very, 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 very happy seeing the Cowboys go down, but we're going to get into that. But let's get into this, the Texans at Detroit. Houston won 41-25. They're now 4-7. Detroit falls to 4-7. Nothing new with the Lions. They are who they are. They are who we thought they were. And that game, it was over at halftime, really. I really didn't pay that game no attention. But on the day, Deshaun Watson was 17-25, 318 yards, 4 touchdowns. He's been playing better of late. And Fuller, he had 6 catches for 171 yards, 2 touchdowns, who just recently got a 6-game suspension for PEDs. He out there cheating. Maybe that's why he having a good year this year. I don't know what's going on with that. But Detroit, that franchise is just terrible. Nothing else to say about them. Matthew Stafford, he's still there. He was 28-42, 295, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Adrian Peterson had 55 yards on 15 carries. So, that game is, whatever, man. Now, moving on to the game that we all enjoyed, if you wasn't a Cowboy fan, seeing Washington go into Dallas and beat the brakes off them, just like one of my friends, Tajaja Green, says, we all win when Dallas lose. It's a great Sunday or Thursday, since they played on Thanksgiving. That game, early on, I think Dallas kind of lost their way when they went for it on 4th down and they didn't get it, and Washington scored right before halftime to kind of grab the momentum, and the Cowboys were never heard from again. It turned into a rout. The football team put up 41 points. Alex Smith was 19-26, 149 yards. He didn't really do too much, but he threw a touchdown pass. Antonio Gibson was the player of the game. He had 20 carries, 115 yards, 3 touchdowns. And Montez Sweat scored on a defensive touchdown. And Terry McLaurin had 7 catches for 92 yards. And Dallas, let me look and see what they did. Andy Dalton was 25-35, 215, 1 touchdown. And they held Zeke to 32 yards. I know the football team offense is not that great, but their defense, they have something to build on. They have a nice front seven, a young front seven, but it's something to build on. And the crazy thing about it is, anybody can still win this raggedy ass NFC East division. It's literally going to come down to the last game of the season. Even though Dallas lost, they can still win the division. Because if Washington don't win another game, Dallas win the rest of their games, which is not going to happen. But just throwing a scenario out there, they can still win the division. And with Philly losing last night, I don't know, maybe the Giants, who knows, man. I just think that division, just somebody got to win it some kind of way. I don't know who it's going to be, but somebody got to win it, man. So moving on to one of the upsets of the day, Atlanta The Raiders let me down. I know they let a lot of people down. I know a lot of people on their parlay cards picked the Raiders to go into Atlanta and win, but they went down there and got the hell beat out of them. I don't know if it was the jet lag coming from the west to the east, but man, that game was terrible. 43-6. Atlanta is they've been playing better since they made the coaching change. They're 4-7, but it was a little too late to make the change. But let me go ahead and drop off a couple of these stats for y'all, for the people who love these stats. Derek Carr was 22-34 for 215, one interception. Damn, Josh Jacobs only had 27 yards on 7 carries. It's crazy. Man, they shut them down completely. Let's see. In Atlanta, Matt Ryan was 22-39, 185, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Nah, they did so kind of rushing, man. But that was the shocker of the day. Las Vegas came to the A and got ran up out of there. As soon as they got there, they ran them up out of there. That game was a complete blowout. So moving on to the next game. Try to hear him get off this thing, man. I'm tired, got off work. I might be mumbling and stumbling going through this stuff, but shit. See the Bills, the Chargers at the Bills. The Chargers, you know, they have a pretty good team this year, but they're losing a lot of close games. They lost this game by 10, 27-17. Pull these stats for y'all, man. Herbert on the day was 31-52, 316, 1 touchdown. He been doing this thing all year. He's thrown for more 300 yards as a rookie than damn near any other quarterback in NFL history this far. And Josh Allen 18-24, 157. Stephon Diggs had 7 catches for 39 yards. And Buffalo moves on 8-3. I like Buffalo. I think Buffalo, they're going to win the AFC East. They're going to win the East, and they're going to host a playoff game. And like one of my co-hosts say, JB, you don't want to go to Buffalo in the winter because it's snowing, it's cold. I think Buffalo going to make some noise in the playoffs this year. If they can stay, injury-free, have a nice young nucleus quarterback, they got a nice little running game, they got receivers. I think this is not the last of Buffalo. Buffalo's going to be around for a couple years, man. I like what McDermott has done up there. He has completely flipped that roster. He brought a whole new energy to that franchise, and I like the way they're going. They're on their way up. So moving on to the Giants at the Bengals. The Giants pulled that game off 19-17. I picked the Bengals to win 16-13. They let me down. Even though Joe Burrow was out for the year, I still thought the Bengals had a chance because of Daniel Jones back there playing quarterback. He hasn't proved anything, hasn't done anything, but they get the win. And on the day, he was 16-27, 213. Gallman ran for 94 yards. Brandon Allen started in the place of Joe Burrow. He was 17-29, 136. And Giovanni Bernard ran with 32 yards. T. Higgins had 5 catches for 44 yards. So the Bengals go to 2-8-1. Giants go to 4-7. They still have a chance to win the division, as I was speaking before about the Dallas game. Now to the game that I thought that was going to be pretty close, but the Titans ended up rolling into them Indianapolis and putting that thing on them with a 45-26 victory. The Titans go on to be 8-3. Indy falls to 7-4. Henry had a huge day. He had 27 carries for 178 yards, 3 touchdowns. Out there trucking people, running past people. Tannehill was 13-22 for 221. A.J. Brown had 4 catches for 98 yards and 1 touchdown. And the Colts, their top 10 defense kind of got picked apart a little bit. Phillip Rivers was 24-42 for 295, 2 touchdowns, and the Colts rushing game was kind of stifled. They only had but 51 yards total rushing. T.Y. Hilton had 81 yards receiving. Hines had 8 catches for 66 yards. And I think Tennessee's gonna go on and take that division. Do they keep playing like that? They're gonna make some noise in the playoffs too. I expect them to be there, one of the last 14 standing in the AFC with a chance, to go to the Super Bowl. They won 3 out of the last 4 on the road in Indianapolis. So for those who picked Tennessee, you made a good choice. I picked the Colts. I went off what they did at first matchup. What's up, man? And so Titans move on. They're moving on. They got a stronghold on third place right now. So moving on to Cleveland and the Jaguars. Cleveland, damn, been in 27-25. Since Cleveland first 8+ win season since 2007. Let me ask y'all a question out there. Do y'all think Cleveland is for real, or is it just mirage? Or is it just winning games? Nobody's paying them attention. What's going on, bro? You always damn late, but you on time. I guess.
Man, people got stuff to do, man. Around here.
Sure what's going
What's
on,
up, man?
Oh shit, man. I said 9:30, not 9:46. But you in here now.
Man, you whack, man.
What's going on, man?
I got stuff I got to do.
Man, I understand
What's up,
that.
man?
Oh, nothing, man.
What's going on?
I done went through the first couple of games. I had to recap, man. I'm on Cleveland and Jacksonville now.
Cleveland and Jacksonville.
Yeah, I was asking the question: Is Cleveland 8-3 record a mirage, or is that real?
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, man. That defense, Miles Garrett has really been balling. Yeah, he really been.
Every time he get on, man. On the day, Baker Mayfield was 19-29 for 258 and 2 touchdowns, man. And Nick Chubb ran for $144, 1 touchdown. Jarvis Landry had 8 catches for 143 yards. And I talked about this on the preview. Ever since Odell Beckham has went down, Cleveland has slowly started playing better. I don't know if it was him or just by coincidence, but whenever there's smoke, there's fire. And they're moving on to 8-3. No matter if you think they're real or not, their record is 8-3. And
yeah. Hey, Miles Garrett leading the league in sacks too, man.
Oh yeah.
You know that? Yeah. A lot of people didn't know that.
Shit, I might well
go
go on.
Sacks, man. So
yeah, go ahead.
I don't know, man. Might be serious.
Yeah, but go ahead and gloat on here since I already did the Cowboys and your boys. So go ahead and see what you got to say about that.
Man, I mean, I can go a little bit about the sorry ass Cowboys, but because we owned them this year. But man, I can't be too happy, man. We still booted too. Still boo ain't gonna beat everybody. I mean, we fools gold too.
Yeah.
The whole NFC East is fool's gold, man.
Okay,
but somebody's gonna win it and get a home game in the playoff. I don't even know. We still can't. We couldn't beat the Giants. The Giants still own us.
Yeah.
So we did all that too.
I just want to get your quick take on these games, just like a quick take. I don't say I already did them, but I want to get your take on it. Raiders at the Falcons. What was your thoughts on that?
Oh man, the Raiders played. They came with a dud, man. I couldn't believe they let the Falcons do them like that. But hey, since what's his name been fired, man. What the Falcons? What 3-2 or 4-2 or something like that? And them 2 losses, it was real close.
Yeah,
something like that.
And
it was real close, man.
Yeah,
but yeah, I couldn't believe the Falcons played like that, and they played without Julio.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna be out of there too. I think they're gonna get rid of Julio.
You think they're gonna get rid of Julio?
Him or Matt Ryan, one of them two.
Hell no.
One of them two gone.
They ain't gonna do it. No.
Julio can't stay healthy. Julio can't stay healthy,
True,
man.
but I don't think they're gonna get rid. I think they're gonna give
And
him at least
then
one
you
more.
got Calvin Ridley now.
He ain't no
And
damn
he on the
Julio.
field.
He ain't no
He
damn
on the
Julio.
field.
He ain't no damn
How good are
Julio.
you? Yeah, but how good are you on the sideline?
Uh, yeah, you
If
got
you
a point.
can't play,
True. It's
it's a business,
one
man.
of them years. It's one of them years. He just man,
Man,
he
it's
just
been the
hurt.
last 3 years. It's been the last 3 years. He ain't been on the field.
Man,
He was hurt last year, dude.
man.
Starting to be a trend, man. But it'll probably be Matt Ryan that'll
No,
be gone.
they ain't gonna get
But
rid of
let
me.
man let Julio come out there and be hurt again next year.
Well, I said they gonna give him
Start
one more
him.
year. They gonna give him one more year. They gonna give him one more go. They got at least give him one more go just to see if they can kind of rekindle what they did in the Super Bowl. They Super Bowl year, but they don't do it next year because they're gonna have a whole new offense. They're gonna be a whole new team next year. So they gotta
Yeah,
give him one more year.
yeah, that's true.
It's gonna be new coaches. I mean, I don't know now. Like, ain't no, it depends on. I don't know. You did raise an interesting point. But let's get back on track so I can go on back down. Charters at the Bills. What you thought about that?
The Bills, man. The Bills for real, man. I think they for real. I don't know about no Super Bowl for real, but at least cause some havoc in the playoffs. I think they pretty good.
Comment the
You
49.
know,
Man.
I think they'd be pretty good, man. I think the Bills looking pretty good.
All right.
Yeah,
Giants at Bengals. There's nothing really to talk about there. Now,
yeah.
what was your take on what Tennessee did to Indianapolis
Oh man,
Sunday?
crazy. You know, Tennessee looking pretty good, man. I think the X factor. Everybody talking about um, that big horse in the backfield, but man, you gotta talk about the receivers, man. You gotta talk about
Yeah, yeah.
Brown. You gotta talk about Davis, man. Them boys, those some big boys too, catching that ball,
Man.
and they can run, man. It's DK Metcalf, Brown, and Debo, man. Them three boys came out at the same time, man. And they real cool. What a lot of people don't know, you know, they was working out together a lot, man. During that summer, going into the draft, the boys got real cool, man. And them three
Man.
right there, they lighting up the league right now.
But AJ Brown
At
is nothing
AJ
but
Brown,
he's the shorter version of Metcalf. They played
yeah,
together in college at Ole Miss,
exactly,
but AJ
exactly,
Brown, man, do you when you see him on the field and you really look at him, he big as shit for his size.
yeah,
He's like what
them
six
boy,
one maybe, but he's a solid like 220, 225. Like he big as
yeah,
hell. Like
catch like crazy, man, and can run. That's the thing.
yeah,
That boy can get out there, man. He is hard to tackle. Those some big
yeah.
boys, man. That's why I say, man, them three right there, ain't no one cornerback that's tackling them like that.
No.
They are like running backs playing wide receiver, man, with their size. Them guys are showing out, man. I like AJ Brown. I
Yeah.
like AJ Brown.
Yeah, but
But just like Steel say, man, we getting close into that winter months, man. It gets hard to tackle that horse back there in the
yeah.
backfield. When it get
Where he
cold,
at?
man.
Where he at anyway? Where he at
Oh
anyway?
man.
I'm about to kick him off of here. He about to start
Yeah.
goddamn serving donuts. He about to start fetching donuts, man. I don't know where this dude is, man. I be sending him the links. He don't get on no more.
Yeah.
If you out
But
here
yeah,
looking,
man.
Jamal, come on, man. You gotta start getting on. Yeah, we just touched on the Browns and Jaguars, man. Now it's time to go on to the Panthers and the Vikings. I watched that game. Panthers. There he done jumped off. Panthers lose 27-28. I just have a question for the Panther fans out there. How in the hell your defense go 2 touchdowns? Your
My
defense
bad.
go 2 touchdowns and you still lose the game. You rarely see that, and you get 3 turnovers and still lose the game. Now
Who
there
did
was a
this?
big discussion about this. They were like, was it coaching or was it just credit given to Minnesota? You know, it's a
Yeah,
lot of blame going around. It's some people, you
yeah,
know, Teddy Bridgewater made a comment after the game about, you know, a couple little plays here and there. I don't know, frustration building in, but and then you know, Bridgewater, he be missing wide open too, man. I seen a couple
yeah.
about three, four throws he had, especially the one at the end of the game after BB fumbled and they got inside the
Mm-hmm.
5 and they ran that third down play across the middle to DJ Moore and he missed him like by a mile. The game would have been
Yeah,
over.
he threw. He just like he like he was rushing it, man, trying to get it to him quick, which he was
Yeah.
open. He should just threw it to him, man. Just throw it. Just a regular pass. It would have been a touchdown.
But I
But man,
knew when Carolina was up and they showed their stat where it said Minnesota has scored the most points in the league in the fourth quarter. I said, damn it. I
hmm
said, yeah, that ain't good.
yeah,
That's when they score all even though they ain't out, they have a losing record, but they score all, they lead the league in fourth quarter point. Now, is that because they behind or they just scoring? I don't know, but they still lead the league in fourth quarter points. So that was just
yeah,
something they just throwed out there, and every day they came back and won the game. They scored all they Jordan points in the fourth quarter.
yeah, man. They were just, I don't know, man. That play was big. Could have put
A
them
block
away,
field,
man.
block field goal was
Block,
huge too.
yeah, block field goal was huge. But yeah, that defense, man, that defensive play calling, that whole drive for the Vikings, man, was just horrible. They were just letting Kirk Cousins just sit back there and just just pick the whole zone apart, man.
Yeah,
They
as the
just
old
bringing three people. They was just bringing three people. That was it.
as the
No
old
extra
saying goes,
man.
you
Nothing.
prevent defense prevents you from winning.
Yeah.
That's all it is. But you know, on the day, Bridgewater was 1936 for 267. Mike Davis had 55-yard rushing. Robbie Anderson had a touchdown, 4 catches. Uh, it's another player I want to talk about too for Minnesota. Nobody's really talking about. He's a rookie, Justin Jefferson. He's
Justin
having a good
Jefferson.
year.
Oh my God.
He's
Yeah, he
having a
having a
good
great
year.
year. He's having a great year.
He had 7 catches for 70 yards. Cook had
Yeah.
61 rushing yards, and Kirk Cousins was 34, 45, 307, and 3 touchdowns. Yeah, they
Yeah.
last drive, man. They let Kirk look like Mahomes back there, man.
Yeah.
Just
You just
standing
sitting
back there.
back, just picking them apart, man. Just picking
Yeah.
them apart.
All right,
But
man.
yeah,
Moving on to this Cardinals at the Patriots. Patriots won on the last second field goal,
yeah,
2017. Cam really didn't have great numbers again. And I think they trying to get under his skin because he had a little comment. He said he don't play for individual accolades. He's not going to
yeah.
apologize for winning. So
That's all. I don't understand what he meant by that. I don't apologize for
because
winning.
he didn't, they asked him about his play. He was 9 out of
Oh,
18
okay.
for 84 yards and 2 interceptions.
Yeah,
So they was like
yeah, yeah.
asking him about y'all won the game, but you know, you didn't really do nothing. And he
Mm-hmm.
was like, I didn't, I'm not apologizing for winning. Like, shit, we still won. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
So,
But
I
yeah,
mean,
man. But man, Cam ain't got nobody to throw the ball to either. He ain't got no receiver.
he really don't, man.
Absolutely none. That Myers dude, he was a quarterback when he turned receiver.
Yeah,
That's
he
all they
got
got was
Mill Bird, N'Keal Harry.
Jameer. But he barely playing. Nikhil Harry is. Jameer
Is
Bird playing, but I
is
don't know.
Edelman
Yeah,
hurt?
that's all I'm about to say. I think Edelman. I know he's been hurt, but I don't know if he's still hurt now.
He ain't catch no pass, so he had to be hurt. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. So I don't know what they got going on up there at the wide receiver spot, but they ain't got nothing. Whatever happened to the running back from Georgia?
Sony
Whatever happened to
Michelle,
him?
I think
Yeah.
Michelle hurt. Yeah,
Oh.
that's why Damon Harris been running. He supposed to came
Oh,
back.
okay.
Yeah, Michelle
Oh,
hurt.
okay.
And then
Uh,
damn
got
echoing.
Burkhead on it. Still got Burkhead
They
too.
got Burkhead and shit. But
But anyway, go ahead.
yeah, what about to say about Arizona?
Yeah.
Uh
I thought the
they
Cardinals.
moved 65. So who?
I thought the Cardinals would be a little better, man, but they
I mean,
reeling going backwards.
they been in every game, but you know,
Yeah.
they Kyler Murray was 23 or 34 for 170. Kenyon Drake ran for 78 yards, and Hopkins had 5 catches for 55 yards, and Fitzgerald did not catch a pass unless he was hurt. I don't see him on
Yeah.
him. He didn't catch a pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. You think it's time for Fitzgerald to go on lay down?
Yeah, I think this is last year. I think so. I mean, I think it's time to hang it up. They're not winning no championship next year or the next 2, 3 years. So I think it's about time for him to give it up, man.
Yeah. So moving
Yeah, go
on,
ahead, man.
go to the next one. You got Miami at the Jets. They won 20-3.
Who won that
Fitzpatrick,
game?
the Dolphins won.
Dolphins. Okay, I'm
The
about to say,
Dolphins,
man,
they
the
moved to
Jets on.
74, man. They 74. They're game
Yeah.
behind Buffalo. It's
And what
crazy.
you think about
It's crazy.
them making that move for Tua and then going back to
I
Fitzpatrick,
thought
man?
Tua was hurt. Yeah, Tua. I thought Tua had a thumb injury.
I thought they pulled him in that last game because he
Yeah, they
wasn't
pulled
playing
him. Yeah,
good.
yeah. I think he hurt his thumb on that Denver game though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he hurt his thumb. But Fitzpatrick was 24-39 for 257, 2 touchdowns. I ain't even gonna read the damn Jet stats because they ain't shit to talk about.
Move
We
along.
ain't even gonna waste time on them bombs.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, I ask this
Move along.
question every week. How does Adam Gates still
Oh
have a job?
yeah.
0-11.
I just don't understand, man. If he was
0-11. Oh yeah,
if he was anything other than white, he would be fired. Yeah,
I forgot to mention Matt Patricia got fired but
I know,
Detroit.
right?
I forgot to
That
talk
was
about that. And
well deserved.
yeah,
Shouldn't
we're
have
gonna
happened.
go on to the Saints and Broncos. Broncos had four, all their quarterbacks was out. They put a receiver at quarterback, never took a snap, never took a rep. NFL.
Yeah,
And we knew what was gonna happen. The
yeah,
Saints 31-3. Hey, dude, are the Saints? Let me ask you a question. Hypothetical looking ahead. Now I done seen everybody in NFC play. I think the Saints is the only team in the NFC. Besides, I ain't even gonna put Green Bay in there because I don't trust them. I don't trust them yet. They're the only team that I think defensively they can kind of slow Kansas City down a little bit. They can slow them down
yeah,
a little bit. But
yeah.
hey man, they
I
defense
don't
done
know.
picked up the last few weeks. I mean,
Yeah, they have. But
they
you know
done
they
picked
did
up.
that. They did that too. Was that last year when Breeze was out? The
Mm-hmm.
defense had picked up.
They defense
When
done
they went
picked
to
up
16.
again. Shit,
Yeah,
Taysom Hill was 9 or 16. He ain't really had no good game. 78 yards. He ain't have to though. One
yeah.
interception. But Tavis Murray had 124 yards rushing. Broncos, I ain't gonna talk about them. They ain't nothing to talk about, man.
Yeah.
But I
I
think
don't know, man. The Saints might be all right. They might be all right. How long they say Breeze was gonna be out for?
Bree's gonna be out for a minute. He
Yeah,
gonna be out. If they make it to the Super Bowl, he'll be back. He'll be back by
yeah.
then. But they gotta make it
Yeah.
though. I think he'll
They
be
gotta
back
make it
by
though.
then. But
Yeah.
moving on, 49ers found a way. They win to LA. They have swept the Rams 23-20. They kicked the field goal at the end to win the game.
Yeah.
And I know the
Yeah.
49 fans been waiting on me to talk about y'all. But damn, y'all. Uh especially you,
49.
Keita Boozer. If you looking Keita Boozer, I'm talking about you. Because you be the main one. You be the main one. But they won 23-20, man. Mullins on the day was 24-35, 252.
Yeah.
Debo had 11 catches for 133 yards, man. Debo
Damn.
got off. He done got off on the
Yeah.
Rams both times this year.
Both times. Yeah. And they still don't know that boy.
Yeah, yeah.
They
Aaron
still
Donald said,
don't
"Who
know.
is that?" Debo said,
Still
"So."
don't know who he is.
Debo said, "I guess they still don't know me."
Cause they still don't know, man. Yeah,
Oh
they better
shit,
get to
man!
know that boy.
Yo,
That
you
boy
done froze
bad.
up? Yeah,
Huh?
that's I thought you had
I
froze
said,
up. But
I
yeah,
said they better get to know that boy. He bad, man.
yeah, yeah. Debo getting off, man.
Bad.
He done put himself out. He done put himself up there. One
Did he
I
score?
see, I see. Did he score?
Yeah.
Uh, nah, he
Did
ain't
he get
score.
his off? Did he get his off?
Do
Okay.
you think he's a top 20 player?
Yeah, at player or position, wide
I
receiver.
just
You just player.
yeah. Oh, he's the top 20. He's the top 10 receiver to me when he healthy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
The top 20 player. I could put him in there. I could put him
Yeah,
in there. In the league,
in the league.
yeah. When healthy, man, and what he brings to the table, I can say that. Yeah, I think he fell into the right position too, man. As far as the coach and all of that stuff, got a young coach that's that's innovative, man, bringing new styles to the offense and stuff, man, and allowing him to put the ball in his hand at
Yeah.
all times, whether he wide receiver, line him up, running back, throw a screen pass, flick it out to him, reverse it. Yeah,
Oh
man, he
yeah.
fell into a perfect situation, man.
Yeah.
He needed to go to Kyle Shanahan, somebody that's young like that, instead of going to the old style coaching, man. They probably wouldn't have gave him the ball
Yeah.
like that.
They wouldn't even know how to use them.
Wouldn't know how to
They
use
be
them.
they be
Yeah,
having them trying to be like another type of receiver, like a
yeah,
possession receiver. Like Shanahan
yeah,
know that's when you know you got a coach and they can look at the player like I know what he's good at, but I can make him better. You know what I'm saying? I can still
yeah.
do what he's good at, but I can find ways to get him the ball to where he's gonna be effective and you can't stop him. Like when
Mm-hmm.
he's out there on the field and he's getting the ball, Debo is getting damn near 10 yards. He getting the first down time he touched the damn ball.
Every damn time he
Seriously,
touched
he's
the
a
ball,
walking first
man,
down. Yeah, every
dude,
time.
tell you, man, he fell into the most perfect situation.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You know, but yeah, man, dude, great. I ain't gonna lie, he great at what he does.
yeah.
You know. But anyway,
Yeah, moving on to the Chiefs at the Buccaneers. The Chiefs came out victorious 27-24. Tyreek Hill had 13 catches for 269, 3 touchdowns. You know, I was looking at the game, then I stopped looking at it when they went up 27-10. I stopped looking at it.
yeah,
I don't know if
yeah.
Kansas City got complacent. I just stopped
They
looking at it. Then I seen the tick. I'm like, damn, they back in the game. So I was flipped back on there, but that's when Kansas City had the ball. They pretty much ran out the clock, won the
Yeah, they
game.
did, man. They got real complacent, man. I saw that third and fourth quarter, man. That second half was terrible for Kansas City, man. They damn near almost gave the game away. They
Yeah.
did. They almost gave that game up, man. As bad as they was punishing Tampa Bay, man. They allowed Tom Brady to really get into the groove of things in that third quarter, man. They bring them back, but it's just that Mahomes guy, man.
Yeah, man.
That dude, good, man. And Tariq Hill, man. They got a nice little chemistry going on, and then with Kelsey. Oh man, they got so many weapons, man. Seems
Mm-hmm.
like everybody fast, man.
Yeah.
Everybody so fast.
Yeah.
But man,
Mahomes was 37-49, 462, and 3 touchdowns. That we talked about Tyreek Hill, but Kelsey added in 8 catches, 82 yards. Sammy had 4 for 38. Demarcus Robinson had 5 for 36. So I mean, they be
yeah,
spreading the ball around, man.
all over the place, man. They're all
Yeah.
over the place with it. The defense got to get it together, man. They got to get it together, but they hold when they need to hold. I can say that, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they do need to get some of that stuff together, man.
I think the Chiefs at that point right now, they know can't nobody stop their offense. They know if they
Yeah,
bring their A game versus somebody else A game, they pretty much gonna win the damn game. You know what I mean? They just can't shoot themselves in the foot. And you know, they kind of at that point where like we can just turn it on when we want to. You know what I mean? Okay, oh,
yeah,
okay, it's time to make a stop now. Let's go and get a stop. But sometimes you play with fire though when you do that. So that's what they gotta.
yeah,
You know, it's like the old saying. It's different when you go from the hunter to the hunted. Everybody wants you now. Everybody want a piece of it. So you gotta learn how to,
yeah,
win when people want you. See that last year, they snuck up on everybody. Everybody knew they were good, but people wasn't really saying Super Bowl. But a lot of people were, but a lot of people didn't
yeah,
even pick them to beat the 49. They were like the 49 defense too strong for them. It's too strong.
yeah,
So
yeah,
so the Chiefs proved the point. But anyway, the Buckets on the
yeah,
day for the Buccaneers, Tom Brady was 27-41, 345, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Gronk had 6 catches for 106. Godwin had 8 for 97. And Mike Evans only had 3 for 50. Bruce Arians
yeah,
been calling out Brady here lately. I don't
yeah,
know what's going
yeah.
on, but he cannot
Mm,
connect with Mike Evans for some reason. I don't know what it
yeah,
is.
yeah. You know, they talked about it. They were saying like maybe Mike Evans. I don't know, like I don't know if it's they're trying to say it's basically on Mike Evans. Like he's the problem. Like he's not running routes the way he's supposed to run and all this and that, man. They giving all the blame to Mike Evans and not to Tom Brady for some reason.
Yeah, you know how they do, man. They ain't gonna put no blame on Brady, man. But now
Man, they
I
even
heard
went.
all the excuses. Only if he had the weapons, and
Yeah,
man, Winston didn't have no grunt.
I'm about to say Winston had no grunt, and he was hey, he made Mike Evans look like goddamn
One of
Megatron
the
out
top
there.
receivers in the league.
Yeah, yeah, he did.
Hey, let me ask you a
He
question.
did.
What was up with that damn Chris Jones and Tom Brady exchange, man?
Yeah, I
I
don't know.
thought
Them niggas,
yeah,
hey, they was
Chris Jones
they
cussing him
was going at it. Yeah, they was going at it, boy. And he wanted to fight Brady though, because
out.
after the play was over, he was still trying to get after him, man. Like
Uh,
he was trying to get after him, boy. I don't know what they talked about, but yeah, he was trying to get after that dude.
yeah, man.
But
Yeah, we down to these
yeah, go ahead.
last 2 games, man. You had the game Sunday night. I didn't watch it. I knew what was gonna happen. Bears at the Packers. The
Oh
Bears are
man,
done.
please.
The Bears not gonna win
Oh
another
my
game.
god.
They are done.
Oh my god, man.
They don't know what quarterback to play. Their
It looked
defense
bad,
pretty
man.
much just said, "I'm tired of this shit. We tired of
Yeah,
seeing
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
over. I'm sick.
They
I'm
done
sick of
came.
it."
Yeah, the defense done came out and said it.
Defense sick of it.
Then Matt Nagy just done came out and said it was embarrassing. Even the players that wasn't even playing said they ain't even watched the game because it was embarrassing.
Yeah, they
The
knew.
ones that was hurt, yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Nagy's
that's
done.
over with.
Yeah, it's
Matt
over.
Nagy's
Well,
probably gonna get he's gonna get fired. I
he
expect that.
he lost that team. I know he felt that maybe Foles gives us a better chance. But I think he made that switch, and then everybody got hyped up like, "Oh, the Bears, man, they done won 2 out of the last 3 games, and blah blah blah." And then that shit went straight down here,
Yeah, right down here. Yeah.
and
Man, they even
90.
showed the stats, man, in those games, man. What's the name played bad? Still played
Your
bad.
phone played bad.
Oh, he played hard, but even in them games, I'm talking when they was winning,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, he
I
played
know.
bad, man. So, man, they was just man. Again, if Matt Nagy was black, man. He would have been fired. He would have been fired. He would have been fired. So yeah, I expect him to be fired at the end of this season because
Yeah.
he's supposed to have been the quarterback whisperer, but nope, get him out of here. He can't even get the
Yeah.
quarterback yet.
On the day, Trubisky was 26 of 46, 242, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Allen Robinson had 8 catches for 74 yards. Uh, Aaron Rodgers was 21 of 29 for 211 and 4 touchdowns. He pretty much was damn near a perfect QBR, damn near.
Surgical. He was surgical out there, man. He was
Yeah.
just, just diamond
Man.
everywhere, man.
Aaron Jones
Diamond
ran for
everywhere.
90. Jamal Williams ran for 73. Devontae Adams had 6 for 61. Now, let me ask you a question about Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Is Green Bay Super Bowl material?
I don't think they're Super Bowl material, but they definitely. You always have a fighting chance with Aaron Rodgers, man, and then Devontae Adams is healthy, man. So if they can get their running game going with some screen passes with it like they normally do, they might be all right, man. I haven't really seen a lot of their games and stuff, so I don't quite know too much about them. What
Yeah.
about their defense, man?
So their defense,
How they
defense,
looking out there?
it's all right, man.
I don't know too much about.
The way it's looking, it's gonna be either you gotta throw Seattle in there. It's gonna
Yeah,
be in the NFC, gonna either be Seattle, New Orleans, or Green Bay. That's the way
right.
them three starting to separate themselves. I don't see nobody else doing nothing in the
Yeah,
NFC. In the
that's true.
AFC, you got Pittsburgh, Kansas City, Buffalo, Tennessee.
Right,
That's it.
right, right, right.
That's the way. It's
So,
like it's around this time of the year when it get about
do
week.
you say Tennessee?
Yeah. I said
Did you
Tennessee.
say Tennessee?
I said Tennessee. AFC
Okay,
has
okay,
4
gotcha.
teams. NFC has 3. Unless somebody get in there and just catch fire at the end of the year, that happens too. But
Yeah,
moving on to the last game, man. You got Seattle at Philly. The Monday night game. Seattle pulled it off 23-17. Russell Wilson was 22 of 31, 230. Metcalf went nuts. 10 catches for
mm.
177. He said he had a chip on his shoulder because he felt Philadelphia should have drafted him.
That's what I'm
They
saying,
put
man.
JJ Arcega
Man,
Whiteside over him, and he said every time he play him, he gonna make him pay for it.
yeah, yeah.
And
That's
he
what they.
has.
That's what they said, man. And like he came out that first possession, man, that game, man. He was so lit. Like he was just ready just to go at anybody on defense, man. He was just ready. He was like blocking like he ain't never blocked before in his life. Like, he was just beating up them DBs, man. They was
Yeah.
coming back to get him too. But
I read an article before I got on where he said
he
he
was
had a little
ready.
extra motivation before the game. Cause he said Jim
Yeah,
Schwartz. He said Jim Schwartz, they trying to compare him to Calvin Johnson. And he said, he respect Metcalf, but he got a ways to go before he become Calvin Johnson. He said that was just a little more added fuel to the fight. You know
yeah,
what I mean? But no, Jim Schwartz is the
yeah,
defense coordinator for Philly, and he used to be the head coach for Detroit. So
yeah,
you know what I mean? For the
yeah,
people that didn't know. Yeah, but
yeah. Yeah, I read that too, man. I read that too. Said he was
yeah,
ready for it. And then that's the crazy thing about him, man. JJ Arcega Whiteside don't even dress out.
he don't.
They said,
Oh,
nah, he don't even dress out, man. They talked
damn.
about that today on on first not first take, but undisputed. But
You think Peterson gonna be back next year?
man, they talking about that too, man. It's talks, you know.
Yeah,
There's smoke, there's fires. They talking about it. They talking about WP, man. They talking about just blowing up the whole team, man, and just starting fresh, man, starting brand new. That's what
yeah.
they talking about.
I think, man. I think the team, man. I think he just done lost the team, man.
Yeah,
I think that team got pissed when they let Nick Foles go and they killed Carson Wentz, man. I
Yeah,
think that team kind of got divided because it's an article out right now that said Eagles head coach Doug Peterson said he hasn't been reassured on job status. So that tells
yeah,
it all
yeah,
right
yeah. There
there.
you go, man. And then, the verdict has been out on Wentz anyway, saying that everybody thought he's soft, he's not a leader. They talk about they question his leadership. They was already saying that the locker room was divided because of them letting folks go and they was keeping Wentz. So a lot of guys, they was talking about that, man. I think, man, like you I don't know, man. If you saw some of that game, man, last night, like even when he was getting sacked, man, wasn't nobody helping him up. Like he just get hit, man. He had to get himself up off the ground.
Oh,
Like he's man, he done been hit most out of any of the quarterbacks in the league this year. Through the most interceptions, and caused the most turnovers as a quarterback. Whatever crazy stat that was for
yeah.
him to have over 19 turnovers and to been hit like over 45 times. Like nobody has done that since 1984. Like no other quarterback has had that to him since 1984. Some type of crazy stat like that.
Yeah.
But
Do you think he's getting the Willie Beeman treatment?
man, he could be. He
For the
could be,
Lions
man. I'm
let
telling
people
you.
come through and bust his
Man, I'm
ass
telling
up. If
man.
y'all
He
don't
was
know what
man,
it
that
is,
was
that's that any given Sunday, Jamie Foxx, Willie Beeman. But who never seen the movie before?
but man, they was showing plays of him on 5, 7 step drops, man. He wouldn't even get to that last step, man, and they was defenses on him. He would
Yeah.
have to move, man. And then,
I think
like
they
I
letting
said,
people
man, yeah, go ahead.
That's I think they letting people through though.
Man. Man, he was getting hit, man, getting sacked, man. Deep offensive line just walking back to the huddle like help yourself up, man. But
Yeah.
they done. Eagles is done, man. They need to just blow that up. What's his name stay hurt. He can't play. Um
Oh,
Alshon
absolutely.
Jeffrey, you know. Then they like I said, Osage Whiteside, man, he can't get on the field.
Uh,
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts,
Ty-
they trying to play him more now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, he got in. That's the thing. Like it was like, man, like how can you figure out what you got, man? If they brought him in last night on a second down, you know what I'm saying? They ran an out route where he threw it and completed, and then they took him out. Then they took him out, and he ain't never played quarterback ever again the rest of that night. They just brought him in for that one play, and they took him out, and they put what's the name in the game? Folk. They put Wentz in the game, and he got sacked the next play. And it was
Mm-hmm.
like, they was like, man, he indecisive, man. They saying he don't know how to read defenses now.
Two.
Like he holding the ball long. Wentz.
But Wentz, oh, he gunshot. He getting his head took off.
Yeah, I
Oh, the
know.
last 2 years he been getting pummeled. Man.
Yeah, I know. That's true.
Yeah. But he was
But
25, 45, 215, 2 touchdowns, man.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, that was threw the ball 45 times to get 215, man.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
saw a
said.
little thing Shannon Sharp was saying. He was like, "Yeah, Doug Peterson just done gave up. So he don't even run the ball no more. He just throw the ball." But he was like, "Why you?" He said, "He like your offensive line can't hold up. Why you throwing the ball that many
Exactly.
times? Like that's your weakness, and you just man." He was like, "Man, the shit is
Man.
embarrassing." He like he is.
40. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, go ahead, man. I just think
Nah,
Philly finna blow that up. Yeah.
yeah, they have to. They have to, man. They cannot go into the next year with these same problems, man. With these same problems. They can't not that problem. The line can't block nobody. Line can't block nobody. You got a quarterback that can't throw it. Then you don't have receivers to throw it to. You got a lot of now their defense though, I ain't gonna lie, their defense, man,
Be
they
banging
was
it.
giving Seattle hell. DK Metcalf is DK Metcalf. Ain't too much you can do about it. But everybody else, man, they was they was bending, to the point where, you know, you only can hold for so long, man. But that defense was getting after got there going Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
They was getting after them, man. They had to fight for them yards. There wasn't no easy yards. Defense was banging last night, but
Yeah.
just the offense can't help them, man.
Oh man. So got one more, man. The game tomorrow. Got the Ravens at the Steelers. For those who don't
Yeah,
know, the game was moved till tomorrow, 3:40. It's in Pittsburgh. No, is it in
yeah.
Pittsburgh?
I
Yeah,
didn't even
yeah,
know.
it's in Pittsburgh. Yeah, it's in Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh went to Baltimore first game and beat
and
them.
they got two more positive tests that just came out today,
Ooh,
but they said for the Ravens.
god damn, man.
Uh,
You know they
but
was
they
talking about. Now I read an article saying that the Ravens talking about damn boycotting and shit. If they
oh
didn't play,
yeah,
yeah, man. Yeah, I don't
but
know
they said
what
that yeah,
I don't know what's going
but
on up there in Baltimore, man.
yeah, I don't know either. But I know
Yeah.
they're talking about two more tests came out that it was positive for COVID and stuff, and but they're saying that those tests ain't gonna affect the game. I think those two tests that came out, I think they were like practice squad people
Oh, okay.
or whatever. But
Yeah. No, a
but
lot of
I,
people
I think
trying
they
to say
still gonna play.
they trying to say it's the damn strength and conditioning coach. Yeah, getting it stuck to everybody, man. I don't know, man, but Pittsburgh is allowing 17.4 points per game, the fewest in the NFL this year. They 10-0. No, Lamar Jackson not playing. But I
Oh
think
yeah,
I think Mark Ingram coming back though. I think they playing. So
yeah,
and
that guy.
I'm gonna pick the
Steelers.
Steelers, man. I'm gonna pick
Oh
Steelers.
yeah,
Steelers
Steelers
going
win.
on, let me know. Now,
Steelers
looking
win.
at the remaining games on the Steelers schedule, do you think they're going undefeated?
Who they got?
They got y'all Monday. They got y'all on the 7th at 5 o'clock, which is crazy.
At
Then they got,
5.
yeah, they move y'all game to Monday. It's 5 o'clock because of this all this COVID.
All the shit going on. Yeah.
Now they got Washington at home. They go to Buffalo. Then they go to Cincinnati. Then they got the Colts at home, and they got the Browns at home.
Oh boy, that's pretty tough right there. But they got to go to Buffalo, don't they?
Yeah, Sunday night game too.
That's gonna be a
8:20.
good one. That's gonna
12
be a good one.
December 13th.
I like that one though. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. There
Um,
might be.
I think
I
they
said
might.
earlier, they gonna probably lose to either Bills or the Colts. They gonna lose one of them
Yeah,
games. They gonna
that's what I was
lose.
about to say. One of them two. They'll probably lose one. And then that'll be it. I think they go. Yeah, I think they'll lose one game going to the playoff.
I
But yeah,
still, it's they having a good year, but the verdict's still out on them, man, because they really haven't played any damn body. But that's not their fault. You play who
yeah.
you play. The schedules come out beginning of the year. You don't know who's gonna be bad, who's gonna be terrible. But
Hmm.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think they'll probably lose one game. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's all the games for week
All
12,
right, man.
man. I'm glad you could join, man. You never on time, but you always coming on.
Man, you whack, man. All right, man. I'm out,
Oh,
man. You whack.
no, hey man.
Go,
Yeah.
go
Say
Tar
what?
Heels.
Yo, yeah, go Tar Heels.
And
If y'all
and
don't
Duke
know,
lost tonight.
hey man, we
Duke
gotta
lost
do
tonight.
we gotta do a college basketball one too, man. Whenever we get
Yeah.
whenever we start seeing the multiple games with teams, probably when team get around like their 10th game. You know what I mean? You kind of see who doing what. I'm gonna hop on here and do a college basketball little podcast too, man. When the big teams start playing each other.
Down goes Duke.
Oh
They
shit,
lost.
Duke playing tonight, ain't it?
Yeah, they lost, man.
They
They lost
lost.
Michigan State. Yeah, they lost. You bums.
I knew somebody was playing tonight.
Yeah, they
Uh,
lost.
who Kansas
Down
playing?
goes Duke. They're playing Kentucky.
What they look like?
I don't even really know. They playing right now.
Talking about
I don't
Duke.
even know. Oh, Duke, man, they're gonna play hard. You know what I'm saying? They always gonna have that, man. I think the one thing that Duke is missing this year is their inside presence, man. A lot of people they're gonna be dribble driving, man. They ain't got nobody with the dribble drive now. I think
Okay.
they done reverted back to that year, to those years. They couldn't stop the dribble
Okay.
drive.
All right, that's
That
all I need
Jalen,
to know. I
yeah,
can
that
sleep
Jalen
good
Johnson
tonight.
kid.
Tar Heel won, Duke lost. I can sleep good tonight.
Ah,
Good tonight. But yeah, that's gonna conclude the
all
week.
right, man.
Yeah, man. Check us out every Sunday for the preview. We usually do the review either, depending on how my work schedule is. Like I had to work, so had to do it tonight. So anywhere
All
between
right,
Sunday,
man.
Monday, Tuesday, man. So yeah, there was You Can't Handle the Truth
My,
podcast. Yeah, yeah, check you out, man. I'm going to say what I gotta say. Now I'm gonna get off here. Uh, you know, like I was saying before, check us out. YouTube, Facebook, on Twitter at capital S, lowercase c, capital S, lowercase c, capital M, and Murray, Murray 864. And on YouTube at You Can't Handle the Truth podcast. Same thing on Facebook. So that concludes the week 12 recap. We'll holler back at you. I'm finna go eat, watch a little TV, celebrate this Tar Heel win and this Duke loss. Y'all have a good night. Holler back at y'all later on this week.